Hi guys, it's Morgan with the CheekyHomemaker.com, where we cook, clean, stay on budget, and journey through motherhood together. Today we're talking about how plants drink. We have an experiment and a lesson. With spring just around the corner, I wanted to talk to my 4-year-old about how plants drink. So the first thing I did was grab some food coloring and some white roses so that we could do a demonstration. I don't know about you, I've always learned best hands-on. Those are the lessons I remember better. I can memorize lots of things in my short-term memory and do very well on a test, but I can't remember any of them now as an adult. However, I do remember sitting down and doing an experiment like this with my mom with some celery, and it has stuck with me all these years. So we did do a little bit of celery, and we also did some white roses. We put them in some water with food coloring, and we learned first about how plants drink. So we talked about photosynthesis and how plants make food for themselves, and then transpiration and capillary action, which basically allows the plant to suck the water up from its roots. And we talked about the different components of a plant. I have all of these details for you on a free printable that I'm including on my blog post that goes along with this video. So if you'd like to print that out, it has very simplified terms of exactly how everything works, and then it gives you the name that goes with it. So that way, if you're trying to explain it to a child, it's very simple. There's also a diagram on there that shows the very basic different parts of a plant. So of course, I asked my 4-year-old, once we set all of this food coloring up and the roses, what she thought would happen, and clever thing that she is, she thought that the roses would change color, and by golly, she was right. So I have my roses here. They're a little worse for wear at this point because our experiment did go on for a few days and it's been oddly warm here in Southern California. But everything changed colors beautifully except for the purple. For some reason, and this would be a great experiment to follow up on, maybe to learn about, but the purple barely changed around the edges, and it just started yesterday. This has been about 2 days now that I've had these roses going, and they weren't the freshest roses. We picked them up at the grocery store, but they sucked the color up beautifully, and you can see it really well on the edges of the petals, but it goes all the way through. And even the leaves have some coloring on them. Also, in celebration of spring, I got together with 5 other lovely ladies that are very talented and creative to put together a blog hop for you. So you'll be able to see that linked below, and if you go on and look at my blog post and scroll to the bottom, you'll find links to all of their blogs. They're offering some craft ideas for spring with silhouettes on canvas, some spring cleaning checklists, some spring decorating ideas, as well as a free sewing pattern, so make sure you check that out. There's our lesson and our experiment. I hope you'll decide to replicate it at home. It's a very fun one for the kids. They really enjoy playing with the food coloring, and they get excited about checking back on the flowers to see how the colors have changed, as well as the celery. If you're new here, we should be friends, so don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel so we can keep in touch. You can also find me at thecheekyhomemaker.com, as well as on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram at The Cheeky Homemaker. That free printable that I mentioned will be linked below, but it's on the blog, thecheekyhomemaker.com. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye.